Right, lovely lovelies, I'm going to teach you how I do my banana cake today. I don't want to do the video long and just, yeah, make it go on forever. So I've already done off camera the basic mix, which you can also see in my other video. I do the sponge cake. So in the bowl now is just 300 grams of butter, 300 grams of caster sugar, 5 eggs, or as close to 300 grams as you possibly can measure out, 350 grams of self-raising flour. Right, so that's all I've got in the bowl right now. If you want to see the method of how I actually put the ingredients together and get it to the stage that it's at now, you can refer to my sponge cake video. I will also put the link for that video below so you can check that out. Right, so first things first, let me put down these utensils that I'm walking around with. I don't know why. I've got a bowl here. In there already I've got one banana that I've just literally broken up into smaller pieces, put in the bowl so it can fit, and that's that. I've got another one here I'm just going to show you. So when you're doing your banana bread, banana cake, whatever one you want to make, you literally want your banana to be as old as is possible before it starts to rot, if that makes sense. Doing that, you basically get a better taste to your cake. It literally is sweeter and the banana flavor is a lot more intense when the banana is older, as opposed to it literally being new like one of these. Yeah, you're not going to get much flavor for your cake from that. So you need your banana to be like this. So if you've got bananas going off in your kitchen, well, going old I should say, and you want to do something with them, you don't want them to spoil, perfect recipe for that. You literally don't need to have brand new bananas that you've just bought, because like I said, that won't give you the flavor that you want. So I'm literally just going to peel this, break it up into pieces in the bowl and add it to the other banana. So in total I have 2 bananas. I'm just going to put my peel in the bin and come back and wash my hands. Sorry, I just went to wash my hands. I'm like that. So I'm just going to move the mixture, the sponge mixture, out of the way and show you the banana mixture that I've got here so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. So now I'm just going to get a fork, just a normal size fork. You don't need anything special or anything like that. I'm just going to crush the banana. I'm just going to make sure that I crush it out enough so that it's not like lumps in the cake. But I'm still going to leave a few little harder pieces in there to give it a bit of body. Right, so that's that. As you can see, crush the banana, but I haven't done it so that it's not got any pieces in there. Yeah, it's just got a little piece here and there, but not big chunks of banana. So that's that. To that, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Let's just get my teaspoon. So I'm just going to do half a teaspoon of salt. Just normal table salt will do. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Sprinkle it on. It doesn't have to be any particular way, you just sprinkle it on. I'm going to do half teaspoon of ground mixed spice. You can use whatever brand you want, by the way, it's up to you. You don't have to use any particular brand, I don't specify like that. So I'm going to also add to this 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Those of you who are not strangers to my channel, you know what vanilla I use. If you are a stranger to my channel, I will show you. So I use the Macless vanilla for my It's about £1.99. Some shops may be more, some shops may be less, so just be aware of that. And then I'm just gonna mix this all up. Mix. Remember guys, you don't want to crush it out and make it into a paste entirely. You just want to get it mixed in nicely and still have a few little pieces in there to play around with. Right, so that's all done. I'm going to get my bowl back with my sponge mix, and then I'm going to add the banana mixture to it. At this point you're going to need a tablespoon to mix everything in together. Right, so that's all of my mixture. If you don't have ripe banana in your house and you want to use banana flavouring, that's totally up to you. Not everybody actually uses real bananas in there, they just put in a bit of flavouring, and for them that works fine. For me, I prefer to use up my bananas that I've got here, going old. Right, so once that's all mixed in now, I'm going to add in a tablespoon of browning. Don't want to add too much, so I'm literally just putting 1 tablespoon of browning. Just going to mix that in. Some people put in chopped hazelnuts in there, that's your preference. I don't do that. Personally, I don't like how it tastes with it in there. But that's totally down to you. At this point, if you want to, you can add some white rum in there if you haven't got children baking for. Unfortunately for me, I've got children baking for, so I can't put any rum in my thing, but if you want to, you can. So before I came on, I greased and floured 2 loaf tins, as you can see one there, one at the bottom. So I'm just going to use these 2 loaf tins and put my cake mix in there. I'm going to fill it up more than halfway because I like when it just rises up and it's got a little crack in the middle. That's just me. If you don't want that and you just want it to be a smooth flat cake, literally just fill it up halfway in the tin and put it in the oven, at which point you will need to actually make less mixture, or you will need more loaf tins to divide the mixture in. If you are doing this, you need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees. I would say preheat your oven for a good about 30 minutes beforehand to make sure that, you know, the heat is circulated properly and it's all nice and warm in the oven for the cake so they can bake evenly. In my oven at the moment, I've got something, so it's already on hot. Bearing in mind, if you are doing something in your oven already that's got a strong smell to it, the cakes might take to that, so avoid that if you can. Other than that, I'm just going to show you now how I separate the mixtures into the tin for how I want my cake. Like I said, if you want it to be nice and smooth and flat, put less in the tin. Give it another little mix to make sure that it's all mixed in properly. So like I said, feel free to add in your walnuts or your rum, whatever you want to put in. Feel free to use a spatula instead of a spoon to take out your mixture. I'm just being really disgusting at the moment, scraping it out with the spoon. And there you have it. So I'm just gonna put these two now in the oven, which has been preheating. I'm gonna put them on and just keep an eye on them. Obviously depending on what oven you use, how well your oven operates, so on and so forth. It might take a lot longer than mine, it might be quicker than mine. So I'm just gonna put it in, and I'll just advise you just keep an eye. Obviously to test the cake, you just put a knife with a pointy end or a cake tester in the center of the cake and then see if any batter still comes out on it. If it does, then that means that it's not finished. If it's all clear, then you're good to go. But I'll show you that anyway. Right, lovely people, so I've got my banana cakes here. They're out of the oven. I've just taken them out. So I had them baking for an hour. I started off at 180 degrees and I had them on there for 35 minutes, and then the rest of the way I turned the oven down to 150 and I just let them do their thing. So this is them. I've taken them out, as you can see. I haven't tested them yet, so I'm just going to show you how I'm going to test them. So I've got my knife here, and I'm just going to put the knife right down the center of the cake, take it out. As you can see there, it's cooked, there's nothing on it. Just gonna wash it off, wipe it off, and then I'll show you the other one. Kitchen just smells so good. As you can see, washed my knife off, dried it off, and just gonna stick it in the middle of this one and check it. And once again, perfectly done. So that's it. That's how you make banana loaf. If you lot could only smell what my kitchen smells like. Oh gosh, I can't wait to tuck in. I'm gonna have this warm with some ice cream. Anyways guys, I'll see you on the next video. Right guys, so I've just sliced it. I'm just gonna show you how it came out. So that is the finished product. Looks absolutely beautiful, smells like it, and I'm sure it will taste like it too. So there you have it. I'll just take another cut out of that as well to just show you what the middle piece looks like. Still hot, so it's not going to be as easy to slice as it was on a normal day, but there you go. That's all done.